I have seen haldi, chandan, and rice being used to welcome a person entering our homes. It is haldi, kumkum, and rice that are applied in these sequences. Hello and welcome to my channel. I am reading book Devlok with Devdutt Patnayak. I was reading part 7, Haldi Kumkum Chandan Bhasm. So, let's continue. Rituals do not have a direct meaning. There is a difference between sign and symbol. Sign has only one meaning. Symbol is yantra in Sanskrit. It can mean many things. You have to reflect on a symbol. Haldi, kumkum, and rice can have different meanings. Haldi is associated with male gods. In Maharashtra, in the Khandoba temple, they throw haldi around everywhere. Kumkum is associated with female gods and you will find it mostly in temples of Devi. So, male and female energy are brought together, and rice is the child that is born. It probably conveys that to grow anything you need two things. Yellow is also associated with gold, that is prosperity, and haldi is an antiseptic. Once you remove negative energy and bring in positive energy with kumkum, you get rice, the fruit of labor. In any relationship, the negative energy has to be banished, positive energy brought in, and only then will something come of it. Even in your homes, first you clean the house to keep the negativity out, then decorate it with beautiful things, which is positive energy. Only then do you find peace and happiness. Chandan is also used a lot. What is its importance? Chandan and Bhasma are to be considered together. Chandan is used more in the Vaishnav Parampara and Bhasma in the Shiv Parampara. Chandan sticks have to be moistened with water and rubbed on a rough base to produce the paste. The more you rub, the more paste you will extract. You have to work for it. While its fragrance is released immediately, you must wait for a while after applying it for the color to start showing. You have to trust it will be revealed. This is a symbol of karma. Once you work, you will get the fruit of your labor. Don't worry about it. It will start showing slowly. This concept is associated with the Vaishnav Parampara. Bhasm is produced by burning sticks. Anything you burn it reduced to bhasma. You don't have to work for it. This gives you an idea of death and mortality. Nothing is permanent. Ultimately, you will be turned to ash. Shiv, who is a Vairagi, smears it all over his body. When he burns calm with his third eye, he reduces him to ash. You'll never know from the ash whether it is of a king's or a pauper's, a sinful person's, or a righteous one's. At the Mahakaleshwar temple in Ujjain, Madhya Pradesh, they use ash from the crematorium in the Maha Aarti. People these days don't like that practice, so they use ash of cow dung. But in the Tantra Parampara, they'll say that ash is ash, regardless of whether it's from cow dung or a crematorium. Shiv does not differentiate between them since he is a Vairagi. According to the Vaishnav Parampara, you must have rules to run a household. There will be the caste system. There will be good and bad. You will keep something inside and something outside the house. There is a belief in hierarchy. Chandan and Bhasm are for anointing, but both send out different messages. In the Shiv Parampara, people apply three horizontal lines on their forehead, while the Vaishnav applies two vertical lines. What do these signify? These are pundra or marks. Hinduism is broadly divided into three groups: Shiv, Vaishnav, and Shakt. In the Shakt tradition, Haldi and Kumkum are used. Parvati puts haldi on her body. She creates Ganesh with it. Kartikeya, her second son, is said to have been born from Kumkum. This is related to her fertility, motherhood. The Vaishnav tradition is associated with Chandan, Gopi Chandan, and regular Chandan. The Shiv tradition is associated with Bhasma, Gobar, and Shamshan for the Vairagis. The Vaishnav tradition is associated with action, doing things, living in society. Vishnu takes different avatars like Ram and Krishna to accomplish things, to show action. Vertical lines are used. As we know from physics, to keep things vertical requires energy. So these vertical lines go upwards, not downwards. There are a couple of reasons for this. Firstly, why is the head important? All life's problems arise from there, as do solutions. Therefore, the head is anointed to remind you that you are human being of it. Invention, ego, all of them arise here. After cremating a body, the head or skull is broken because it's where the Atma will depart from the body. In the middle of the lines, a red tilak is applied going upwards, almost as if it is being kept in a vertical chandan, cup of sorts. Some say this symbolizes Vishnu's feet. What we associate with the sense organs is red, while the Atma is depicted through Chandan. So the mark symbolizes the balance of the Atma and the sense organs. Material world with wisdom. That's why Vishnu is called the preserver. Shiv can destroy all three worlds, so three lines to signify Swarg, Narak, and Bhulok. Also, the three bodies in Hinduism, Sthul Sharir and Karan Sharir, are represented. These lines are horizontal to show death. Just as there is Atma in the body, there is meaning in every ritual. I have seen people apply tika not only on their forehead but also on their arms, ears, chest, neck. What does this mean? Different sampradaya and parampara have different rules. Meanings are different in the north and south, east and west. Broadly, the principle is that all those gods and goddess we talk about, they exist within us as well. In our arms, throat, ears, so that I can listen to God properly. Chandan is applied on the ears. My words should be those of God. So it's applied on the throat. I am praying to the God of the throat, ear, hands. Gods and goddess sit in every part of our body. Again, we are acknowledging our body, Annakosh or flesh. We are not like the Vairagis who smear bhasm, rejecting their bodies altogether to enable themselves to go towards the Atma. This is the opposite of that. The body has value. It is our Atma's chariot. Through this medium, we can experience the world, so we must worship it. Just as we perform God's Aarti, we do the same to our body by bathing, applying chandan, sindoor, cosmetics. This is basically to celebrate our body. So, this is it for today. I'll be back. Till then, keep listening beautiful stories and keep smiling.